guys, welcome back to some more Snooker 19 part something of career mode. 69 is it? I don't know. Not entirely sure. 69 or 70. I think it's 69. I don't think we've quite reached the 70 milestone yet. But yeah, of our Snooker 19 career mode. So today we are continuing our last 16 match against Neil Robertson at the International Championship. After the mid-session interval, we were even Stevens at 2 apiece. If we want to do a little recap of the first session. So what happened? The first frame I got in, pretty decent frame, the first one, and yeah, I won it. Second frame, Neil Robertson completely floundered at the beginning of it and fouled off 51 points. I then made a break of 21, but Robertson hit back with a 96 to level at 1-1, despite my massive lead. Robertson then took full advantage of my lack of focus in the next one to take a 2-1 lead before I think it was a decent 60 break in the last frame to help me level at 2 apiece. I don't think that's all that good, no, it's fine. So yeah, I think we need to just kind of focus a bit more today. I do fancy my chances here though, this plan. I know it sounds outrageous, but if I get it, you'll be clapping your hands and everything. That was truly fantastic. It really was. It just seems so dead on. It felt so natural, that plant. I know it seems outrageous, but you must have been sitting there thinking, don't go for it. Gonna need another good pot here. I know these shots are normally pretty easy, but I just feel a little bit of pressure turned on now. And
close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
Well, what have I left on? First glance, it looks like I got away with this. No, there's a red to right, left centre. No, he ain't gone for it. Maybe it didn't go, or maybe he just didn't go for it. Well, I'm not going to go for any outrageous plants this time. Sadly, it did only score me 1 point. It was a tough cheap blue, as Captain Goodspeed often calls them, cheap blues. Need this cue ball to run a bit. Slip past the green for us. Ooh, not bad contact either, though. As thin as that. That's fine. So yeah, we've scored the first point in this frame, but first point, you know, well, we've got first good chance in this frame. And I feel like I need to win this first frame today. It's an important one, because if I go 3-2 up, at worst ways we'll be going into a session tomorrow. And I'd give Robertson all to do in order to take a lead. He'd need to take all 3 frames in order for us to be behind. So this was an important frame. Whereas if he takes the first frame, he's put us under the sort of pressure that we don't want to be on. This is a very important opening frame, I feel.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, not on anything, because Dave Hendon's already spoilt the surprise. You know, you do get the run of the ball in snooker sometimes, and you do get unlucky shots like that. Just not happening today. I know it sounds early days to say that, so it makes such a bold claim, but it's true. It's not going our way. We've had a couple of good chances. I mean, we had that. I think we might have just brushed that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, we did. Oh, but we did leave it on. We've left a really tough pot on for Robertson. He's not gone for it.
Neil Robertson.
So yeah, back to safety. So I'm just going to play a nice thin safety shot off this red.
Pace is key here.
I think that's too light. Play a bit of pace. Cue ball, where's it going? Is it behind the brown? Is it behind the brown? Would you look at that for a safety shot? How many foul points are we going to get here from Robertson? Oh, not any. It was funny, man, yesterday. I don't believe we got so many foul points. Yes, we lost the frame, but it's still something that I'll find funny. That we got so many foul points. You can call me a dirty git if you like. Playing dirty safety snooker. You can call it dishonest, but you know. It's part of the game. I suppose it kind of it just felt really weird having so many points with all the reds on the table. You could imagine it. It felt like it was the end of the score made it seem like it was the end of the frame, when in actual fact it was the beginning. Maybe that's why I was a bit sloppy on my play, missing that black, I think it was, because I felt like I could afford to miss because of my score. I mean, at 72, players don't really win from that position when their opponent's on 72. They can win from that position, obviously. It's possible, but it's unlikely. Obviously, in my case yesterday, it was more than possible just because of the way I got the 72 points. Well, 51 of the 72. The other 21 I've actually worked for. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It's a pretty funny moment that probably never happen again. How do I like these for my dinner? As Alan McManus would say. How do you like these for your dinner?
Very tricky shot coming up.
How do you like these for your dinner?
What a pot. Amazing.
How do you like these for your dinner?
Great control. Excellent position.
I love them for my dinner. Let's put on a, well, don't know, northern accent. Sounds like someone from Yorkshire, I suppose. It's an iconic accent in it, Alan McManus. It's an iconic, I think he's a good commentator. I think his Scottish accent's quite, it was a rubbish impression of it that I gave. But it's a good accent. It's a good accent because, what I mean by that, I mean it makes it so iconic sounding. Like, I know it sounds weird to say it's a good accent, but I don't believe I missed that. I really don't. But yeah, it sounds iconic just because he's almost become the voice of snooker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 14. 1.
I mean, the best part is that he just talks a load of rubbish. But so does John Virgo. How do you do a Virgo accent? Well, where's the cue ball going? Oh, is it in? Where's it going? Good line and a wonderful length. Commentator impressions. Alan McManus just, yeah, how do you like these for your dinner? That's his line. How do you like? Oh, always overcooked that one.
24.
How about Steve Davis?
25.
Oh well. Not a great shot, but yeah. Steve Davis is just boring. No offence, but it's just not the most entertaining one. I mean, I don't mean insulting, but yeah.
35.
Even Entry likes to have a bit of fun. But if you want to do the best commentator impression, you got to do Phil Yates. He missed that by a week.
38.
It looks like we're going to lose this first frame. We've got it all to do now, like I said.
39.
Not a good angle on that blue.
40.
Oh, yeah, end of break. How do you like these for your dinner, Alan McManus? It's just such a weird, such a weird thing to say, but it makes sense. He's funny, man. Alan McManus. Yeah. He knows what he's talking about. He's been to the one table setup at the Crucible 3 times. 2 times back in the 90s and obviously recently 2016. Don't know how. But he managed to do it, beating decent players to get there, so fair dues to him. I'm just going to brush off this red thinly.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
Oh dear, middle pocket bump, we hate your guts. I don't believe what's just happened. I had to hit the middle pocket bump. I do hate it.
A really tough shot, but it hasn't worked out all
That's just flat out unlucky.
1.
Well, hopefully he makes a stupid error here. Not. Oh, fat chance. You never know. It might be snookered on these reds. I doubt it. This top one, yes. The bottom one, I think, goes pretty easily. Yeah, it does.
8.
It's black for the frame.
Frame conceded. Frame, Neil Robertson.
That's the frame.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, he missed that by a week. That's Phil Yates, so. Oh, look at this. Look at this snooker. Where have I seen one like this before?
Now, what's he going to do?
5 points amassed so far. Make that 9.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
This is ringing a few bells.
And unsurprisingly, he's asked his opponent to play again.
What the hell was that, mate?
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
13 points.
Real advantage here. And he's put his opponent in again. Foul and a miss.
20 points.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
This is
Well,
these,
he's asked for the replay.
these are adding up now.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ain't no advantage. Why should I?
Surprisingly, he's asked his opponent to play again. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan. 4.
If there was a free ball, then maybe I might have considered the play on. But look at the Reds.
Be aware of the risks associated with playing this with too much
Well,
pace.
Neil gets one a bit earlier than he did last time, but still gave me a hell of a lot of points. A 28-point lead, you know, it's almost like a head start in this frame. Obviously not as good start as 51, and a 51-point head start, that's amazing.
Tremendous shot.
But yeah,
An excellent positional shot.
we've got some momentum here. Well,
1.
we haven't got any momentum, but what we have got is a good table, which is a chance to build momentum, which, you know, if we want to, I want to take these last 3 frames, obviously, today. You know, 5-3 lead going into tomorrow. If we will have a tomorrow session. As long as I win 1 frame, which I'm sure I will at some point. You know, obviously I don't want to be 5-3 down. I'd have it all to do. I've come back from 5-2 down once, obviously, back against Mark Allen in the Shanghai Masters quarterfinals. That was an epic comeback. But yeah, on the topic of commentators, we're having a good old laugh about them. Their silly little lines in the last frame. Alan McManus in particular, his silly lines. But yeah, it's a shame that in this game there aren't any BBC commentators, because you know, I think they're more popular than the Eurosport gang. And I'm not insulting Dave Hendon or anything, but come on, who would we rather listen to? David Hendon, John Virgo, Alan McManus, Neil Founds? Out of them 4, I'd rather listen to McManus than Virgo. I don't mind Founds. Dave Hendon, he's not excited. He doesn't make me excited to listen to him. It's not like, oh yeah, we've got to listen to this. It's Dave Hendon. It's just like, well, yeah, they put him on every bloody match. He's not even exciting to listen to. And the funniest thing is, they put him on all the time. I bet you don't even get paid that much. I bet they pay Virgo and all that lot loads.
Not the best split. We'll be disappointed with that.
Well, Neil Founds is saying I'll be disappointed with that. This is not the best split in the world. Decision time for me here. I think my laugh about McManus, Virgo and all them lot is just taking just take the back seat for a minute. This isn't the sort of shot I want to take down on 3-2 down.
Taking the red on.
I'm sure I'll get this if I hit it hard enough. That's just the order of the day, really. Hit it hard enough and it will go in, hopefully. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. It's not there. I thought I'd missed it, but pretty much got away with this. Yeah, if that's not getting away with it, I don't know what is. I've got away with that. I deliberately wanted to play the cue ball into the bulk area for safety purposes, and you know, a healthy 47-point lead, obviously. I wouldn't get too content with any lead. I bloody lost a match. I mean, remember? I lost a frame. I only had a 72-point lead in one of them in this match. It was only 72. It was only nearly 80 points. It was only nearly 100 points. If you're trying to make it sound ridiculous. I'm in all kinds of trouble here, you know. Is it in? Is it in? Yes! Let's go, boys. Let's go, guys. Yes, let's go.
He played that very well.
Look at this. I'm perfect on the green. What a shot. McManus, Virgo, they'd all be rejoicing over that. Virgo would be saying, "What a shot that was!" in his silly old man's accent, you know. It's not silly, but it's just iconic, isn't it? Snooker without John Virgo. Snooker without Hendry, Virgo, Doherty, all that lot. You know, you gotta love all them lot. I mean, I'm not insulting any of the Eurosport gang. I mean, I do like Phil Yates, although I think he started to commentate for Eurosport actually. Definitely ITV. I know that much, but I don't know about Eurosport. I think he may just have started to. I think the Century might still be on in this frame, and you know, it's not a bad chance. I'd be scoring a hell of a lot of points. I'd be scoring more than 147, I believe. So, you know, it'd look like, wow, he's exceeded 147. And you win frames by points, not breaks. Breaks are just enjoyable and help build momentum, and that was an absolute disgrace. I got this red, and I think it's somewhat reminiscent to the one that John Higgins played about midway through his maximum break last year, the Crucible, against Kurt. Oh, fluke! What a fluke! What a fluke! What a fluke! We take those. Oh, I've been dealt a lifeline, man. Gotta take my chance now. Can't afford to make a silly error. I've been dealt a massive lifeline. Gotta take full advantage now. Oh, there's Dentry's definitely on. Look how many reds there are. There's reds everywhere, as I say. What am I on? 69 in front. Frame's not safe yet. Obviously, he gave me a hell of a lot of foul points. So I know 69 seems like a lot, but you know, obviously it is a lot. With this is the 69th episode, as I said earlier. You know, felt like I filmed many episodes. Nearing the 100 mark. Well, pretty much 70% of the way there. I will be in the next video, or after the next video, whatever. 68, 69% the way there, you know? 68.5% after this frame, let's say, okay? To get really technical and mathematical. For those of you who are mathsy, if that's even a word. Excuse me for just talking like a complete idiot. I mean, Alan McManus talks more sense than this. I mean, you might be thinking why I'm spending so long on this shot. I've just never been happy with whether it's going in or positional. I'm just going to bite the bullet now. Almost there. I'm sure I'll play it 100% to perfection. Yeah, I'm on 2 reds. And 2 reds really nicely. I'm on that red and I'm on that red. This is the one I played for. So I'll just go for this one. Having said that, it's not easy to get to a position, to a colour from there, so, you know, it's paid me that I've perhaps spent so much time on that shot, and by fluke I'm on another red. But yeah, I have my suspicions that Alan McManus is just dreaming about food when he's commentating. He's talking about how you like certain shots for your dinner. He's talking about, what else does he talk about? He mentions really weird stuff. He talks about overcooking things. I mean, you should just say it's a bit well done, that shot. You should just say, oh, that shot's a bit well done. I'll be surprised if he hasn't. He just say some funny things. How do you like these for your dinner? Iconic voice. Not as iconic as Virgo, obviously. Virgo is the most. Virgo is like the Ronnie O'Sullivan of commentators. I think I've potted frame ball. I think I've passed frame ball. Past the point of no return, if you like. Now for the ton, as Virgo says on World Snooker Championship 2005 and various other games. Don't know. Well, if it weren't for 3 in that red, I wouldn't have much else to go at here. So I'm on 43, I need 57 more for the ton, there's still 67 on the table, so I've got plenty of points to play with. Well, I've got 10 points to play with.
He's aiming for the left corner.
I'd like to obviously make the ton. I mean, who doesn't? Everybody likes a ton. You want to see the ton, don't you guys?
In it goes.
So career high so far of 136. We made that back in the European Masters. Made a couple of 109 breaks against Looning and Mark Allen, I think. Not Looning, Lee Hang. Keep getting that wrong. Looning's been so much at the forefront lately. Like, he's a massive rising star. I mean, I know you'd say, is he really though? But come on, he hasn't done badly. He did reach the UK semis this season, or last season if you like. 2020 UK semis. He didn't put bad fight against Trump. He put Trump through his paces, you know. It was a bit more exciting than the other semi-final between Robertson and Zhou. And I know the scorelines were the same, but Zhou was out of it a long time before the match was. Zhou was out of it very quickly, I feel. Zhou kind of just maybe was intimidated by Robertson. I mean, having lost 9-0 to him in the European Masters final earlier in that year. Don't know if you guys remember that. Zhou versus Robertson. But yeah, I think Zhou might have had a bit of concern about playing Robertson. In Robertson, he is an intimidating player, I would say. Put it this way: if I was making my Crucible debut, I wouldn't want to meet Robertson. Well, then again, he's you don't like the Crucible, but he ain't very good there. He's only won it once. It's surprising, really. I mean, Selby's won it 4 times, yet Robertson's only won it once. And Selby and Robertson are considered so equal, it's unbelievable. Well, they consider Selby an all-time great. They wouldn't say that about Robertson. He's only won it once, yet Robertson plays so dangerously. Like, Robertson's won 1 world title, Selby's won 6. Sorry, Ronnie's won 6. Yeah, if it's Ronnie v Robertson, you know who's going to win. Especially if it's in a... Well, you kind of have your doubts over Ronnie O'Sullivan. Thing is, you never know which Ronnie's going to turn up. Is it going to be the, I want to win Ronnie, or is it just going to be the, I really don't care Ronnie, I just want to go home. I just want to enjoy it, go home. If I don't win, I don't win. There you go. Not really bothered. Sorry, guys. It's that sort of Ronnie, you know. And that is Ronnie's attitude a lot of the time. He's carefree, but you know, it works for him, maybe. Mark Williams is pretty carefree. He ain't done badly by that attitude towards snooker. So we're back level terms, 3 apiece. So after getting the foul points in that frame, we were able to make something of it. Not heavy scoring, a decent break. Don't get me wrong. Just going to go straight into them. Oh, that is beautiful. I think I got 3 reds in. Oh, 3 reds in. Oh, there goes the 147. I can't even make the 140. So what can I make? Well, 134? Is it 132? 133? Something like that. I think it will be 133. 3 reds. Not 1. Not even 2. 3! So I've got a double fluke. It's as good as fluking 2 reds in 1 shot. Because that's exactly what I've done. I am for one of the reds, obviously. One of the 3 reds that I got in.
11.
Well, I'm going to take this black on because I'm hampered badly on the blue. I just don't fancy the blue. I don't think this black's a bad one. I'm getting pretty good at these. Obviously, I missed a couple. Yeah, I'm missing these, you know. I got away with that one, though.
Very nicely done.
Well, Neil's happy with that shot, but how am I going to... I just want to be able to hold for the black off this red. So I've got to play a really fine, accurate shot here. Not too hard, not too soft. Nigh on perfect. Nigh on perfect. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
It's just pretty simple.
Remember, we haven't been in front in this match since 1-0.
Good split, and this is a real opportunity.
Obviously now in front in points. We're obviously in front in points in frame 2 by quite a long way. A very long way, in fact. It's 72-0. Probably getting tired of me going on about that, but man, it's so funny. I mean, I know I shouldn't be laughing at a frame that I lost. And it just shows that I'm like so. It almost makes me sound so shameless or something that I just still think it's funny. Or just some sort of loser or something. No, I just don't care. But it's so funny. Not that I lost the frame from that distance, but just that just the amount of points that he fouled. And look, I'd scored 72 points in that frame and I wasn't safely over the line. And that's possible even with just potting balls, but only just, that's the last, in terms of, if you're going to pot balls to be safe, I'm pretty sure 72 is the last point where you can be safe. Unless with a free ball, I'm not really sure about that. Could you get to 80 with a free ball? You could get to 80 with free ball with... So if you got to 80 with a free ball, so you would have put that, yeah, that would be like your 10th red. So you would have put 9 reds, you would have knocked 9 reds off the table. No, that don't make sense. Yeah, you put 9 reds off the table. So 6 left, 75 remaining, yeah. Pretty sure 73 is the last point. Oh yeah, is it 73? Yeah, 73 is the last available point. Because if you have a free ball, you could make 73. I know my English ain't even clear what I'm saying. It's a shame. They used to have these funny commentators on the old game. Not McManus, but they used to have Virgo, Parrott and Davis. McManus is just a funny guy. I mean, he goes on about food so much. If the way he talks about his shots, you know, his favourite shot is, I can almost guarantee it's the banana shot because it's food. It's a banana. I bet he likes the banana shot. I bet he asked Hendry if there was an apple shot as well. Apple shot, banana shot, an orange shot. Alan McManus said he doesn't like to do cannons. He doesn't like cannons, he said, because he's scared of cannoning. What he instead likes to do, he likes to cherry pick the reds. He's probably got names for all the balls. The blue's a blueberry. The red's a, well, obviously a strawberry or, sorry, a cherry, obviously. The pink can be a pomegranate, I don't know. The green can be a kiwi. The brown can be, oh, what's brown? Okay, the brown can be a kiwi, because the kiwi's brown on the outside. It's only green on the inside. Then we can say the green's a, what's it called? The green can be a pear then. The green's a pear. The yellow can be, well, banana, obviously. Pink, pomegranate, black. Is there such a thing as a blackberry? Because then that's what the black can be. Or we can just call the black Pepsi. Just call it Diet Coke. I don't know, just Coke, Diet Coke, whatever. Oh my god. Thanks a lot, Dave. You've really ramped up the pressure on this one. This is the frame ball, guys. It's there. Despite my hesitancies, if that's even a word. Well, I can't make my highest break because I somehow managed to pop 3 reds on my first shot in this frame. Yeah, I think it was my first shot. I think Robertson broke and then he left me that red. And I wasn't content with 1 red. I said, I'm having all 3. I'm having all 15 reds. There was a poll question on the World Snooker Tour app last year. I don't know if I mentioned it in an old video. What's the lowest possible break you can make on a snooker table? Well, the solution is this. In fact, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to type it in the comments down below. What is the lowest possible break you can make in snooker if you do a total clearance? Total clearance being every single ball on the table potted in one go. from the point where there's every single ball remaining to the point where there's nothing. To the point where you've cleared up effectively. Obviously, we know the highest is 147. Then obviously the highest is 147, but it's 155 because you can have a free ball. No one's ever done a professional 155. It's been done in practice by probably various people. I don't know exactly. Jamie Burnett in 2004, I think it was world qualifying. I don't know, something like that. He did a 148. So they always go on about it. Yeah. I'm on the black. This is a good break. This has been a really good contribution from us. Really impressive. Really proud of it. Obviously, I'd be more proud of it if I could clear it up. Obviously, these balls don't count towards any victory. These just count towards me. But it's just nice to pot these balls. Potting practice. It's building my momentum. Ready for the last frame of the session. It's a crucial frame. I mean, if I win it, we're going to the next session looking good for a place in the quarters. If Robertson wins it, we're going to the next session dead even. So it's a crucial frame. I'd love to win it, obviously. In 5-3 up, I'd feel really comfortable. 4-4, I'd still feel massive pressure. 4-4 is just an even more pressure version of 2-2. You know, we were we were dead even with 3 to play against Gary Wilson in the English Open, and we know where that ended. Losing it 6 frames to 4. Sorry, not 6 frames to 4, 4 frames to 2. Don't want to lose this 6-4. Not looking good here for the ton. This red's a potential stumbling block now. Hopefully we can knock this in. And the ton's at our mercy. Nope. Nowhere near it. But never mind. His pockets are really lenient, I think. I felt like I was going to miss it to the other side. I thought it was too thin, perhaps. But, you know, 94 break. Decent. Just a shame I haven't got a ton. I haven't had a ton in this tournament yet. Not even in qualifying. Obviously, the only reason I filmed the qualifying was because I hadn't done a ton. If I'd done a ton, then I wouldn't have filmed the qualifying, because, you know, I'm obviously going to beat Reece Clark. There was no way Reece Clark was going to beat me. It was just to see if I could get a ton at any point in that match. He somehow managed to take 1 frame off me. But this is a crucial frame. The closest match I've had in this championship so far is in round 3, in round 1 of this tournament, so the last 64. It was a 6-3 win over, believe it or not, man I've been talking about plenty today. And here's something he likes to say. The man I beat in round 1, he likes to say this quite a lot. How do you like these for your dinner? How do you like these for your dinner? It's Alan McManus that I'm talking about. I mean, Ryan Day in the second round, and obviously this is the third round, Neil Robertson, who I'm going to beat by 6 frames to 3. Hopefully. Obviously I'm going to beat him. And there's no way Robertson's going to beat me. I'm too good for him. Just too good. He's too good for this idiot. You know why I can beat Robertson? Robertson's not committed to snooker. He's more committed to his haircut than snooker. That's why he's losing. He said to me, he offered me a match fix before this match, you know. He offered me a fix. He said, he said to me, if I win 6-1, I'll give you half of my earnings. I goes, why do you want, I ain't losing 6-1 just for you. Yeah? You're probably going to claim off all the betters. I want that money. I want the betting money if you're going to lose, if you're going to win 6-1. As well, he goes, well, you can't have that. I goes, well, why should I do that then? He goes, well, because you're my friend. I goes, you're not my friend. We're enemies. I don't play to cheat. I'm not a cheat. I play an honest game. And an honest living, you know? And you know, the honest man, he's winning now. It's 4 frames to 3. We're back in front for the first time in this match since 1-0. Can we open up a 2-frame lead? It's all in Robertson's hands now. You know? I hope he messes up. That's not his finest. He's missed. He's left us on. Well, what a chance. What a chance. Alan McManus, he'd be rejoicing if he had a chance like this. He'd be rejoicing and going to get his dinner. His pub. It's probably like a pub for him, the snooker table. I must think like I've got it. The snooker table must be a plate.
This is not easy.
Oh, what a shot.
Impressive shot with the rest.
Oh, what a shot. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My way up to the balls, I'm just going to brush the pack to split them up. Nice. Well, I've only freed one, but better than out. To be always say. Not great. Ah! It's awkward.
Plenty of power.
I'm on a red. Tricky. Becoming a tough break when I'm pulling off some absolute bangers.
This isn't easy.
This is missable.
That's well played with the rest.
Felt a bit nervous on that shot.
9.
I really don't see the value in taking a pot on here because it's very, very difficult to get to a red. So I'm just going to play a fiendish snooker. I think I've done an absolute ingenious job of that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Oh well. No foul points. You know, Matt Robertson's given me in this match. I think he might be setting a new record. I think he might be breaking Trump's tally that he gave to Michael Holt that time. That was a lot of foul points. I don't think Holt gave him to Trump. Pretty sure Trump gave him to Holt. Not a big fan of Holt,
That's really
but
close.
I like him more than Trump. I pretty much like anyone more than Trump. Bar Selby, pretty much. Yeah, Trump and Selby, that'd be a nightmare match. I wouldn't even watch it. When they're world number 1 and world number 2 now, so it could be them in every final. They haven't really played in every. I've never really seen them play that much. Good job. I'd get dead bored of watching snooker. And at least with Trump and Robertson, at least Robertson's. At least you don't feel like you have to hate Robertson as badly as Trump and Selby. Like Trump and Selby, they're just such hateable players just because they're so annoying to watch. I mean, I'm not being offensive to them, but Selby's just so slow to watch. He ain't even entertaining. As for Trump, it's not fun. It's not entertaining watching one player win every single tournament. I mean, it just takes the kick out of snooker. It just takes the kick out of it. And if Trump's that desperate to win all the tournaments, why don't he actually make something exciting and try and win all the home nations events? He got 2 last season, but it's pathetic. He got the first 2. Selby got 2 the season before, but not the first 2. First and the third. Obviously, Trump keeps winning the Northern Ireland Open. The prophecy is that Trump is going to meet O'Sullivan in this year's Northern Ireland Open. It's going to be 8-7 to Trump. Trump misses match ball. Maybe he'd even be on a maximum break when he misses match ball. Ronnie gets a chance, and then Ronnie produces a counter clearance of the century, and then goes on to win the frame. And yeah, the rest is history. Well, we need a snooker. We don't need a snooker.
Wow. Neil Robertson, 42. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
What are my options?
Free ball. Decision side here.
Most certainly going to be taking free ball, right. What do I go for, though, is the question. I'm pretty sure I can renominate. Yeah, I can. So I'm going to go for pink initially, but that may change. The reason I'm going for pink is because I've got an angle, requisite angle, that is to free that up, and yeah, I've done that nicely. What a chance this is to steal this frame from a long way behind. Well, not that long, but long enough. Look at that. That is so weird. Woo! The snooker cue is right under my nose. Woo! I can even see it under my nose there. And that is so twisted. The graphics are fantastic, aren't they? And they're better than FIFA. And this game puts FIFA to shame, doesn't it? Might do some FIFA videos, perhaps, if I feel like it. If I get a bit bored of snooker, because the Euro Cup's coming on soon, of course. So, I might just film a few FIFA videos, just for the fun of it. Maybe I'll do a rematch between England and Croatia from 2018. Oh man, we could have got to the final, but never mind. Oh, this is so awkward. Look what I've done to this. God, I've screwed up. Royally screwed up. Royal. Like Royal Leamington Spa. Or Royal Tunbridge Wells or whatever. I don't know. Or Royal London. Royal Buckingham Palace. I don't even know what I'm saying. Well, I do know what I'm saying, I know. But what I know is that I'm talking a load of crap. Like, more crap than Alan McManus and John Virgo have said in a week put together.
11.
And then them two speak a load of rubbish. Alan McManus is so concerned about what he's going to eat for his dinner, it's untrue. And John Virgo is more concerned about F1 than he is about snooker. And didn't you hear that time he said, oh bloody hell, I can't watch these two are going. I won't be able to watch F1. Might not even be able to watch Match of the Day or something silly like that. And he got banned. He got suspended or something. Poor old John Virgo. He's only an old man. And what do you expect him to do? Sit and suffer, I mean. I wonder how old he is.
I'm not sure we'll be too happy with that.
He has a life as well. No, 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 no.
16.
It's an unfavourable canon.
He's going for it.
Big shot to take on this. I just want to assess myself how far exactly this is from the pocket. I'm going for this.
Close.
Ah! Agonising. Absolutely agonising. Maybe I should have played a safety. Hindsight's a wonderful thing though, isn't it? You know.
60.
Just the brown needed for Robertson and we will be even Steven. Even Steven. Barring the snooker, that is. And, you know, I'm not going to give in. It's only one snooker, I think. I shouldn't give in so soon. I know it's Robertson, but, you know, safety on this game might not. If I miss that, then I will concede. I think I missed that.
That's an error, and it could be very costly.
Well, let's just see.
Wow. Neil Robertson, 5.
You never know, you might make a couple of errors. It's annoying to have lost this frame. I did have a golden chance. I was just slipping out of position ever so slightly. I did aim to pop that, by the way. I know you may be thinking, but why? Yeah, you're stupid. You may just think I'm a lunatic. Or you may see the logic in this. Because I'm not going to get 6 points per foul. And you know what Robertson's like with fouling. He loves it. He's so bad at getting out of snookers that, you know, I don't know why they regard him as a good safety player. Man's overrated. Ah, agonising. Absolutely agonising.
He'll be annoyed with that. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Well, there's no hope for us in this frame then. Robertson will be squaring things up at 4 apiece. And yeah, you can watch Neil Robertson's break off in this frame. Well, you know, pressure on again. 4-4. Massive pressure going into these last 3 frames tomorrow. But you're going to have to wait another 23 hours, let's say. 23 and a bit. 23 hours, 15 minutes. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. Comment on your predictions for this match. Yeah, comment how you think it's going. So please tell me who you think your favourite commentator is. And remember, answer that question. What is the lowest possible break of a total clearance you can make in snooker? And the answer will be out tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and goodbye.